Hear me?
All right, anything you need, give me a yellow.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Well, it's late. These 8 o'clock games will always present something late for you. I thought our guys did a really good job in the second half when we came out and we played with a lot more energy. I thought in the first half we were really flat. Never really got into a rhythm. Jericho obviously got in a couple, some fouls that couldn't, obviously where he couldn't play. And Cam Hayes had a couple deals where he was struggling because he was cramping up. And I just thought we never really got comfortable in the first half. And I thought when we came out in the second half, our guys focused and locked in, and we played with great energy, and we were able to finish the game. Questions?
Go ahead, Jonas.
Coach, you obviously you're in the gym with Sebron every day, so you know what he's capable of. So I'm not going to ask you, are you surprised with his start to the season, but how impressed are you with the way he's getting off to a start this year?
Well, I'm impressed with him in a manner that we were with Manny Bates. Those guys don't have to, look for offense to get offense. They do something special. They play hard. And so, Jonas, what happens is he plays the same way that he plays every day in practice. He doesn't do anything out of his comfort zone. He plays extremely hard. He rebounds the ball. He's athletic. He makes good plays. And I think that's what's helped him become a really good basketball player, because he understands who he is. And a lot of times when you're a basketball player, when you figure out who you are and how to play, that's when you'll be successful.
How big is it for him to crash those boards to kind of get himself started on those fast breaks, those one-man fast breaks he does so well at?
Yeah, it's good. And, it's crazy because the moment I told him, Jonas, and credit me for this, I'll take a little credit for this. The moment that I told him that if you rebound the ball, you can push it in transition, man, he started becoming a heck of a rebounder. It's unbelievable when you give a kid something that he can do, how they start rebounding the ball. But no, and jokingly, man, he's been really good going to the glass. We've needed that with this team. We don't have that one dominant rebounder, and I keep saying that maybe he will be that guy.
Go ahead, James.
Hey, congrats on the win, Coach. Just 11 turnovers tonight, another relatively low number for you. Did you know coming in, or do you feel like coming in that could be a strength of this team for you?
It's always tough, James, when you're a pressing and running team because the ball's in so many different people's hands. We've done a really good job, taking care of the basketball in our first 3 games. And I'm happy with that. We try to go into every game having 10 or less turnovers, and I'll give them 1 or 2 extra just because of the way we play. But it is not a pleasantly surprised, but I'm happy that we're taking care of the ball.
And just to follow up on that, I don't know if you have a metric you use for your fast break game, but it seems like you've been relatively efficient in fast break as well. Is that kind of a similar carryover?
Yeah, James, I went into the season saying, hey, man, I want to run more. But in order for us to run, we've had to become better at defensive rebounding. Give Sebron a lot of credit. He's the reason why we can get out of transition, because he's rebounded the ball so well.
Go ahead, Alec.
Yeah, Coach, Darion said he was really impressed with the confidence that the freshmen seemed to have early. Terquavion Smith, I know a guy that you want shooting the ball and you want to do that, but it's encouraging to see him, still taking his shot and scoring, through 3 games here.
He's a scorer, and he's a shooter. He can make shots and, score. But those guys are not afraid of the moment. They love the moment. He and especially Breon too. I keep telling everybody, the thing that's special, different about these guys is, they've been in this situation before. They've won 3 championships, 3 in football and 3 in basketball. And so they look forward to these moments.
Anything else for Coach?
Jonas, you still got your hand up, so I don't know if that's old or not.
No, that's fresh. I have my hand up. I just raised it.
Okay.
I was going to ask you, what's the next quick turnaround? What's the next few hours look like for you and your staff to try to figure out a game plan for Oklahoma State?
Well, Jonas, I'm surprised you asked this question. We get some ice cream. I got a lot I've got a lot of young kids who've never had ice cream, and they reminded me that we are on the road. And so I'm looking for Chris Zepko to make sure that he has his ice cream, or Jonas, you might be in his position in about a couple months if you need it now, if you want it. I don't know if I can pay you what you're paying, what you get, but we're going to go get some ice cream. You know, we need rest. We'll wake up in the morning. It's an 8 o'clock game, and, you know, we'll, you know, present to those guys stuff on Oklahoma State. For me, it just gets started. You know, I'm going to, you know, watch some stuff on them and, you know, talk to my coaches, and my coaching staff and I will meet and go over a game plan before we get to some type of shoot around tomorrow.
All right, that it? Thanks, guys.